go.
Uh, all right, so this is a different
Um,
part of
uh,
the show. This is the Gandy Gandy Sports Talk. So this is for all you football fans, all you sports fans, people who just like the debate. Disclaimer: I am not a professional. I am not driving, looking at my stats. This is all opinionated sports talk. If you got an opinion, leave a comment, hit me up, and you can join the show. Uh, got me and my brother Justin.
and if you're a Raider fan, if
You
you're a
know,
Raider fan, you're invited over to my house for Thanksgiving.
he ain't gonna be
Yeah.
there. He could be at my house watching the Cowboys game.
Mhm.
Now, because the Cowboys is America's team, I can't invite the whole America to my house. So, but we can do a live show though. We can do a live Thanksgiving special edition show. Watching the Cowboys beat up on we play the Giants or the Redskins this year.
Uh-oh, it's Washington Commanders.
Oh yeah, so another easy win. So great Thanksgiving. As always, a good Thanksgiving watching the Cowboys win. So
Yeah, I
Justin,
got
you had a
lucky
topic.
last Thanksgiving.
Lucky, we beat the
Yeah.
dogs shit out of them. Ain't no
No, the
lucky. We put
Lions,
up 40 something points. No, we played the
bro, and I
Redskins
think
last
they
year,
no yeah, was it?
bro. Bro, we dogged them. We almost put up 50 points on them.
I thought it was the Lions. My bad.
No, we played
Y'all
the
played the Lions
Redskins.
last year. I know that.
No, we didn't. The Lions lost last. They played Minnesota last year, I think, or Green Bay for Thanksgiving. We played
No,
the Redskins. We did. Oh, you said did we play them in the regular season? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's hard
and
to
we
hear you. It's breaking up.
uh uh we'll see how
Yeah,
the
bro.
recording come out. But think you're breaking up too. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We good now.
Yeah, go ahead and tell everybody what we was talking about earlier at the end of the morning show that had some technical difficulties
Oh,
with.
but
But
the parents on youth sports.
yeah,
Uh, okay. So yesterday, my head coach, well, yeah, the head coach for my team, 7U Wales Warriors, uh, we received an email from an anonymous parent. They created a fake email account and sent the email to us saying how their child, I guess is being bullied and kids. She heard the kids, call her son sorry and they suck and they're gonna be the reason why we lose and that they're slow and she went on to saying that she think the coaches sons play too much. She went on saying that we're not obeying the code of conduct and we're just breaking all the rules that they signed up for their kids or whatnot. And I kind of just look at it like that's so untrue. Now, us as coaches, we'll get on the kids, for the I guess the bullying part or the nitpicking or whatever it may be. We'll get on that. But to say that the coach's sons play too much, That's what I have a little issue with. Because okay, the coach's sons may play a lot because one for one reason they're probably some of the best kids on the team, which is why at this age, the better kids play both sides of the ball. I mean, that's just kind of what it is. But then, I kind of got from the email, she wasn't complaining about how her son didn't play. She didn't complain about how her son, how we didn't, put him in a game, or she thought that he was playing too much. I don't see, like, I don't know. I think she was just kind of nitpicking, and she was just trying to just find something to say. I'm not sure.
Yeah, uh, I've dealt with a lot of that too. That same thing. It's like, and they call us coaches dad. I mean, yeah, dad coaches. Uh,
Yeah,
when you have your son play on the same team you're coaching, it's almost like you always worried about, or you always get the people who be like, oh, he's showing favoritism. And disclaimer, I'm not saying that there aren't coaches out there who show favoritism to their kids, because I've coached with people who show some kind of, favoritism to their kids. They'll tell other kids to do things that their kids won't do, or they'll, you know, ignore the fact that their kid is crying every other play, and and I do agree that there's politics when it comes to football. Youth sports ain't nothing
yeah,
but politics, you know. But on the flip side, most coaches' kids do have a higher IQ level of football. Because they're around their dads that's always talking about football. They're around their dads when their dads is coming up with the game plan. They're staying after practice with their dads when the coaches are having their meeting and talking, what can we do better, what we need to work on, and this, that, and the third. And
right.
most dads who do coach are invested in their kids. I think a lot of parents don't invest enough time in their kids when it comes to youth sports. Because if you
Yeah,
want your kid to be good, like some people got bigger aspirations for their kid. They want their kid. They're already thinking about the next level. And I ain't talking about the delusional ones who think, oh, my kid going to the NFL at 6 years old. I'm talking about the ones who trying to get their kid ready for tackle football if they're playing flag, or get them ready for middle school if they're playing youth, or get them ready for high school if they're in middle school, and so forth and so forth. So you put more time in. You're trying to teach them that next level of football now, because contrary to what people think, we're not all created equal. You got some really good players, and you got players who probably should go to soccer. You know,
right.
and once the pads come out, that in itself could make some damn basketball players anyway.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
So
now. At least 75% of the team ain't moving up to tackle. I can tell you that now.
they ain't good. And and this is, if for everybody who subscribes to the page, if you check the video I posted yesterday, I called it "Fruit from a Poisonous Tree." And for those who ain't watch it, just a quick preview on it. I was I watched the middle school game, right? And now that I'm not coaching this year, and I watched the middle school game, and so now I'm watching it from a parent's perspective. And I'm like, damn, man, why these kids ain't blocking? Man, these kids look like they was never taught how to block. You know, hey, and at first I was ready to, everybody do, I ready to blame the coaches. Like,
Yeah,
hey, you got them 5 days a week. Why haven't you taught them basic, simple football? Then I thought about it. It was like, well, it's not their job, but it is. But these kids should have known this before they got to middle school. The kids should know how to be in the 3-point stands and block or run a route or just the basics of football. That's the stuff you learn 6 through 12 in youth football. But so I was like, all right, so it's the youth coach's fault. Then I thought about that and was like, well, no, it's the parents' fault because they handicap or they kneecap uh coaches and organizations on what they can and can't do. They're always complaining about, oh, well, my should get more playing time. But yeah, but you show up to practice late and you leave in practice early. You don't teach your kids how to respect an adult. The kids don't have no discipline. And if they don't respect their parents at home, they damn sure ain't going on the field and respecting the coach. And instead of parents looking at their kid and evaluating their kid, how you said, they're calling and blaming the coaches and saying, hey, you should make my kid play more because of the rules. You should make my kid play, you know, even though I haven't put any time and invested myself into making my kid better so he can earn his playing time. I want you to make him, I want to make you make him play. I'm not making you make him get better. I'm just making you make him get out there and run around just so he can say he was on the field. You know, and it's a lot. You can check out the future episode, but I agree with you. Uh, Parents do hate dad coaches, even though everybody can volunteer and coach. This ain't no secret club. Everybody
Yeah,
can do it, but you chose to sit on the sideline and critique everybody else. So, anybody could have volunteered and coached. Could you come out here and do better? Or if the question you should ask this anonymous person, if you was the coach, would you just put your son in because he's your son? You know, like so.
and
So
I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you,
that
them single moms be the ones. Them, if you a single mother and your son plays, rec sports, and he ain't even got to be the star of the team. If he doesn't play, up to your standards, oh yeah, she gonna come with some drama. She gonna come with
because
some drama.
they all think that they babies is the next Deion Sanders or Dak Prescott. And you get some dads like that too. I've seen some fights at games because dads who think that because they kid was running around in diapers and they think he fast, or because he was the star on some rec team, that he
Oh
can
my
come to
goodness.
travel ball or middle school when he's supposed to be this stud. Telling you, man, for every kid that you think is good, it's 10 more kids that's working right now who parents are spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a year putting them with personal trainers or spending hundreds of hours a year out there at some field or some park making them run cone drills. Basic stuff.
Right.
You know, it's well, if your kid's sitting at home playing Fortnite and then he want to come out there in the spring or fall and you know
Nah, buddy.
it,
Nah, buddy.
it ain't gonna work.
See, and then my another question I would like to ask them is what what did you think you was gonna receive when you come out here? What did you think, you know, flag football, regular rec tackle football was finna be about? We got kids, bro, that's real soft. Real soft. If you soft on the flag level, hang it up. Hang it up.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
I'll
I was going
say it.
to tell you.
Uh, my son, we experimented with a few different sports before we figured out what his sports was. Every sport ain't for you.
Yeah,
Every sport ain't for you. I mean, you gotta just figure it out. I mean, and it's good that they figure it out now before they waste
yeah,
the time of some 12U coach or middle school or worse, high school. If your first time playing football is in high school, it's too late. Unless you some freak of nature, it's
yeah.
too
Because
late.
I already say I think Devontae played. Well, no, no mind, no mind.
What?
Yeah, I already say Devontae Adams. He ain't played till his junior year, but I think that's when he started playing football full time, like just solely focused on that because he was a baller at first.
But he was an
But
athlete though. I'm talking about people who bring their kids out to sports for the first damn time.
yeah,
You know, and I know the service is really shitty because I'm about to be in the country. Shout out to Thompson, Georgia. Shout out to Sparta, Georgia. Y'all need some more cell towers, but shout out to you.
yeah. I think my jump say what 98 or no 76.
Um, yeah, mine say 98.
Uh, like when I look at my
But
square, I'm clear.
yeah, so is it mine. And then, the recording, like once you stop and replay this, it usually comes out clear. Uh that's why I'm just gonna roll with it and we just gonna see what it turns out is. But if y'all enjoy this, hit the subscribe and like. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share. Tell all your friends about it. If you got comments, please comment. If you know one of us and you want to join the show, let me know. To see you the link and you can come on and join. Tune in to the morning shows we have. We might even do some couple shows for the females that's out there who don't know the difference between the football and the basketball. You know, Me and my wife will do some shows, and sometimes it may be all of us with Justin wife too. So they're all Gandy. So
Yeah, and all feedback is good, good feedback. So if you want to bash us, if you one of those parents who that we're talking about, let us know.
yeah, come on,
Um,
let me hear
too.
the other side.
Uh,
Man, I had a parent tell me she had two kids out there. She had her son and she had her nephew. Right? She told
mm,
me her son wasn't that good at first, but he came to practice every day and he listened. He was a good kid. He listened and he got 10 times better because he listened and he was one of them kids that was going to do exactly what you tell him to do. And so he ended
yeah.
up making the starting squad. He was our number two receiver. Fast as all get out. Fast kid. You
Uh,
know, uh his mother came and said that we should take him out so his cousin can play. Her nephew. She had custody of both of them. And the nephew, this kid, was the exact opposite. This kid will come to practice and tell you, I don't want to play. He he can
so
hit.
what now?
Oh, he will come to practice and tell you straight up, I don't want to play.
Oh
But
wow.
but she wanted us to put him in over her son, who actually was putting in the work to play. But I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna pick this up a little later. That's the to be continued topic right there. But I think my service about to get a slight bad. I
Yeah.
don't want to mess up production. So we're gonna pick this up later. Remember, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. Uh, show some support. Peace.
Yeah.